Dates are tough. There are no rules. If you've ever screwed something up without knowing it and ruined a date, then this video is for you. I'm going to give you a bunch of mistakes to avoid so you can relax and focus on enjoying yourself on dates. Hey YouTube, I'm Amy North. I've been here on YouTube for years providing women with dating advice that works. This video comes from hundreds of conversations with clients, viewers, and friends about dates that went wrong. I've pinpointed 5 mistakes that can instantly turn a guy off and ruin the date, and here they are. Number 1, fighting about who pays. This is a classic one that can trip many girls up. Does letting him pay make you seem ungrateful? Does paying make you seem weird? Does splitting it up mean you're not interested? Slow down. In reality, a guy doesn't really care about who pays, and whether or not he offers to pay doesn't really say anything about his values as a man. Sure, it can be nice and romantic if he pays, but people with different backgrounds and different beliefs feel differently about paying. So if he doesn't offer, don't worry too much. If he does offer, say thank you, or you can offer to split it. But if he tells you not to worry about it, then don't worry about it. The only real bad move you can make here is being indecisive, argumentative, or weird about the whole thing. If you prefer to split it, that's totally okay. Just explain it to him in a positive way. It's important to stick up for what you believe in, but it's also okay to err on the side of agreeable early on and discuss your personal beliefs more in depth when the two of you are more comfortable around one another. Number 2, having no plans. This is more on him than it is on you, but if you're going on a date, make sure it's a date. Have a solid plan. If he says, let's hang out on Friday, ask him what he wants to do or even suggest a restaurant. Just hanging out and talking can be fun, but it can also go bad. There's a chance that he's just trying to get in your pants, and if that's what you want, go for it. But then you probably don't need my advice. The other thing to remember is that having plans gives a date both a structured and expectations. Dating is scary for both guys and girls because you don't know what is going to happen. Having a plan, say dinner and a movie, or going for a walk on the beach, or even watching a hockey game, removes some of the unknown from the equation. You may not know what this guy likes to do for fun, what his sense of humor is like, what topics are off limit, or almost anything about him as a person. But if you have a plan for the date, at least you both know what you'll be doing and where you'll be while you're getting to know one another. And no matter how much you click, there are bound to be lulls in the conversation. Eating dinner, getting drinks, or going to an event gives you something else to do and respond to that is outside of just the two of you. Plus, the shared experience can be really bonding. Disclaimer, I don't advise you to go to a movie on the first date. It doesn't allow the two of you to have a real conversation. You're still basically sitting in the dark with a stranger. Number 3, being late. This is a simple one. Don't be late. Don't change the plans last minute, and don't keep him waiting. You're starting the date off on a bad note. An empty chair makes for a bad first impression. He might think you're standing him up, he might think you're flaky and unreliable, or that you don't care. There's plenty of reasons to not be late, so don't schedule a date too close to other plans. Wait for a time when you have time to get ready for the date without feeling rushed. Number 4, putting yourself down. There's nothing wrong with being self-critical. It can help us grow as people and figure out who we want to be. But it's not something to bring to a date. Think about it. How do you feel when someone you don't know that well is talking about their flaws? How they don't know how to pay taxes, how they feel stupid compared to the people around them, how their life is a mess. It's an easy comment to make, but even if you're joking, it can be a red flag. Think of it this way. How is he supposed to respond to you saying something negative about yourself? Can he laugh? Should he console or compliment you even if it means disagreeing with you? This is the kind of conflict that can get messy when the two of you don't know each other that well. This can be a tough one for a lot of girls. If you keep getting stuck with bad dates that go nowhere, I have a free guide for you. Just go to coachnorth.com/free and you'll find a bunch of resources that can help you get out of the dating slump and into the arms of the man you want and deserve. That's coachnorth.com/free. Mistake number 5, not asking questions. This is an easy one to overlook, but it's super important. If you're anything like me, you can get nervous, start talking about yourself, and end up blabbling. Then there's a lull in the conversation, so you talk more to fill the silence with talking. Pretty soon, his neck is sore from nodding and you're telling him all about the time you split your pants in grade 3 during the talent show. Dating is about give and take. It's okay to talk more than he does, but don't forget to ask questions about his life. This is your chance to get to know him better, and it will give you a chance to relax a bit and let him do the talking. A more balanced dialogue takes the pressure off of both of you. Well, that's 5 mistakes that'll ruin a date. If you've made these mistakes, tell your story in the comments below, and don't worry, accidents happen. Now that you know these pitfalls, just be aware next time and you're guaranteed a better date experience.